Hello there, beautiful people. So, welcome back. My name is Carol, the Tarot Reader, and today I'm going to be doing an abundance reading and a love reading as well. I'm going to be doing it for in honor of what honor in the month of February. That with all that love energy around the month, I figured why not? I'm going to be doing something just a little bit different this month for each zodiac sign. So with this humongo large Rider Waite deck, I'm going to be pulling one card for each zodiac sign when it in regards to abundance. And with this deck, I'm going to set the intention that I'm going to be pulling for each zodiac sign and a message of love. What message of love do you have for each zodiac sign for them, regardless whether they're in a relationship or not, just so that they could feel happy and full, so that their cup could feel happy and full? And this is my oracle deck, my baby. I created this deck. This is my abundance and manifestation oracle deck. And oh, some popped out. What message of abundance do you have for each zodiac sign? All right. So I also like to tune in, like, what's the energy going to be like for the month of February? And when I do that, for me, I get colors. When I ask for the energy, color shows up. And the color that I got was the color orange. It's kind of like why I got my nails. They're orange-ish, you know. Anyway, because I'm trying to bring in that energy in for the month of February. So what does the color orange really mean? So the color orange represents the sacral chakra if you follow the chakra system. Now the chakras it also has to do with creativity. The color orange has to also do with creativity and thinking outside of the box. It's about being active and creating things. But the thing is like that, whatever it is that you're doing, it actually makes you feel good and it makes you feel like lighter, and you should be having fun with it. At least that's the energy I get with orange. And also, if there's something that you really get excited about that you want to do, and you start getting hit with a couple of like no's or a couple of different barriers, then the color orange really works good for that as well, because it's about thinking outside of the box. So when somebody hits you with a no, it's just like, okay, you just figure out a different way, or you talk to somebody else until you hit your yes. But the thing is that that's what the color does for you, and that's how you could use it if you like to work with colors. So if crystals is like your jam, then I would say use orange crystals. If candles is your jam, then for the month I would use an orange candle or orange clothing. You get the gist of it. Anyway, let's begin. So let's go. Aries, my fire signs for the month of February. What do they have to say about your abundance? I don't think I have space. Hold on, because this is a really large deck. All right, Aries. Ooh, the Page of Wands. Okay, so what I get for Aries when it comes to abundance this month, there's something that you're going to want to try to do again, meaning there's some sort of sense of passion, there's a sense of desire, there's something that you like and that you're passionate about, and you've already attempted this once before, and now you're like, you know what, I'm gonna try this again. And why not? Why not try it out? I say go ahead and go for it, whatever it is that you're trying to do. And like I said, lean into that orange and get creative with it. If you get hit with the no, get creative until you get your yes. That's for you, Aries. Now when it comes to, oh wait, I did this backwards. Let me get your card of abundance as Aries. So along with this message is also going to say, go ahead and take a risk. It's going to take a leap of faith, and you're going to have to be the change, because the thing is that whatever it is that you're trying to do, you're going to try it again in a, I want to say in a different manner, because you're a little bit more mature. But go ahead and take the risk. Take the leap of faith. Go ahead, do what you want to do. Now, when it comes to love, Aries, ooh la la. All right. So the energy that I get here is that when it comes to love for you, you got to take care of yourself, because what the King of Pentacles, that to me represents somebody with like an authority figure, somebody who's like in charge, like a CEO, a boss, somebody who has like, when they say something, like their authority matters, right? Like it changes things, like if they say yes or no. and and with this, I would say kind of embody that energy, embody the energy of the King of Pentacles when it comes to love. Like take, go ahead and allow yourself to to take, how do I say this? Uh when you feel like you're in charge and you got control of things, and you are your king, that makes you feel really happy. So when I say this, it's like, don't, I mean, honor your authority and honor like the leadership in you. And I really, really feel like that right there. And I say this, they're like, what does it have to do with love? That has nothing to do with the relationship, but it has to do with you loving yourself. And I want to just emphasize that it has to do with you loving yourself and honoring yourself as a leader, as somebody who's a caretaker, because that here with the King of Pentacles, they're always taking care of like other people, or other people are at least looking up to them in some kind of way. If you're not a parent, then I'm saying somebody's looking up to you as some sort of leader. Anyway, um, own it, and it's going to make you feel happy. I hope that makes sense for you. All right, let's go, Taurus. Taurus, ooh la la, February is OMG. All right. All right, Taurus. So for Taurus, um, let me just pull up these other cards. All right, so for Taurus, I would say, so you get the Three of Hearts. I mean, the three cards, the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card of like heartbreak, a card of heartbreak, sadness. The clouds are over you. Now, with that being said, I would say, one, honor what's going on. Honor yourself. It is what it is, and it sucks. And you know what? Honor whatever's happening to you and take care of yourself. If the situation sucks, sometimes we just got to say, you know what, it sucks, and I have to make the best out of this, and I'm not going to let this um tear me down, basically. And you're gonna have to lift yourself up. So I would say don't listen to sad music. Change the tune of the music and try to get yourself to feeling your groove and your jive. So when you're out there doing your thing, try to not to be so hard on yourself. That's really what I want to say. Don't be so hard on yourself for the month of February, Taurus. Now, what advice does the cards have when it comes to abundance? And what is it saying? It's saying delegate. Right now, your heart, there's something going on with your heart space. So go ahead and delegate and figure out what's really, really important to you, because you don't want to feel overworked and burnt out. So just go ahead and figure out what's really, really important and just take care of that. Everything else, either figure out how to drop it or figure out how to delegate and push it onto another table, because it's not worth um your health. Basically, I'm just trying to say, give yourself some space so that you could heal and take care of yourself. So don't put so much work on yourself. That would be my advice for you. Now, when it comes to love, I get the Hermit. So what that says, when it comes to loving yourself, Taurus, you yeah, go ahead, and it's okay if you don't engage with so many people. It's okay if you take care of yourself and listen to the music that you like listening to, watch the TV shows that you like watching, spend some time with yourself and read the books that you like reading, things that that give you that nostalgic feeling that could make you feel happy and kind of get you out of that like rut. And take care of yourself for the month of February. All right, there, Taurus, that's what I got for you. My Geminis, my air signs. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Ooh la la, my airs. Oh, some balance coming in. I see it. It's actually a really okay. So with the temperance here, what I see here, it's basically saying, one, listen to your intuition, because the more you listen to your intuition, you're gonna start seeing things start to work out better for you. And that's what I get for with this card. Now, what advice do I get when it comes to abundance? When it comes to abundance, um, gratitude list. Gratitude list, gratitude list. Because the thing is that gratitude changes everything. It's the secret to happiness. And it's all about rewiring your brain to appreciations. You got to learn to appreciate the things that you currently do have, because we can't control everything. But there's certain things that, you know what, we can control. And you just got to listen to your intuition and make the best out of the situation. Because when it comes to love, Gemini, ooh la la. Okay, Gemini, what I get here, when I see the 10 of cups, what that represents to me is it represents family, and but it also represents like your rainbow actually being here, meaning whatever storm you've been going through, whatever it is that you've been going through, it's just less like it's things are finally starting to get better for you, and you're starting to feel uh happy. So if you're not feeling it, I think you need to take a moment and pause and just kind of be like, you know what? There's been a lot of things that have been going on, but lately some things have been, um looking better, feeling better, because don't miss out on how do I say this, on the good that is coming. Because what I get here when it comes to love, I get um some opportunities that you may have been looking for that are actually going to start showing up, specifically when it has to do with family, friends, your social network. So look out for opportunities, whatever opportunities that you're trying to do. It's gonna fill your cup up. You're gonna start, yeah, is not start. Oh my gosh, I mean, your cup is going to be filled. So I would say for the month of February, Geminis, I would say spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones, spend time with your friends. I would say engage with people, go outside, because it's gonna make you feel happy. It's just good for you for the month of February. All right, let's go Cancers. Let's go. Oh, and I'll mention it again at the end of the video, but I forgot to mention. Somebody asked me last month that when I read for each zodiac sign, am I reading for the sun, moon, or rising? I set the intention for all three. So if you know your, most people just know their sun, but if you know your moon or your rising, I would say to listen to those as well. Anyway, that's just a side note. So Cancer, Cancer, my water signs. Oh my Cancers, Cancers, Cancers. So when I see this card to me represents a card of like generosity, like somebody's gonna like some things uh are starting to balance out for you. Either you're gonna be have an opportunity to be generous to other people for the month of February, you're gonna be able to give help and help out and assist, or you're gonna be, oh, I won't say or, and at the same time, you will be able to receive as well during the month of February. And then the way that I see it's not like this great grand old like thing like the lottery. It's more like just something that's enough to be like, oh, that's nice. That's a nice surprise. Oh, like that kind of energy. It's just a nice little pick me up kind of vibe. And that's what I get. Now, when it comes to abundance for the month of February, Cancers, what do I get? I get be mindful of impulsive actions. Be thoughtful with your expenses, actions, and words. So, when it comes to abundance, Cancers, when you are giving or receiving, just, you know what I mean? When you are giving, when I say that, it's just like, just be aware of, like, don't leave yourself shirtless is what I'm going to say. And when you receive as well, please get it, please say thank you and get excited, but don't go ahead and just let it fall out your hands like sand is the other thing that I want to say. So if you're on the receiving end, I would say don't be impulsive, because you don't want whatever it is that you're receiving to be like sand and just be like, oh, it's gone like that. Or the opposite. If you're in a giving mood, don't give so much to the point that you forgot about yourself. So that's my advice for you, Cancers, for the month of February. Now, what is going on for love? Oh my goodness. Cancers, Cancers, Cancers. Okay, so with the Three of Rods, what I get when it comes to love, okay, whatever it is that your heart is desiring, wanting, um, um, first of all, I get it. It's like it's a strong yes, and you just got to be patient with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Whatever it is that you're working on with your family, with your friends, with because when I'm talking about love, I get the sense, you know, I mean, there's a lot of people, um but when it comes to relationships, when it comes to the relationships you keep, I see really, really good things, you know, coming your way, or at least you starting to find your circle. You're going to be starting to find your circle, whatever that may be. You know, maybe a new friend, or a new coworker, or a new partner, or a new something that you could get along with. Um, that's the energy that I get. I really hope you do make a good new friend, Cancer, that you could get along with, that you vibe with. Why not? Just push, you know, grow your circle. All right, Leos, what's going on with you guys? My fire signs, my shiny Leos. Oh la la, Leos. You gotta okay, for the month of February, Leos, please listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition, listen to yourself. You're gonna have people telling you things, you know. Nobody knows you better than you. No one knows you better. No psychic, no medium, no, I don't know. Nobody knows you better than you. And the second thing that I want to say here, because this yellow really shines, is that um you gotta, how do I say this? Be courageous. Not yes, courageous. Be more allow yourself to be brave, whatever it is that you're trying to do, and you're thinking about it, and you're in thought of, and you're like, well, I know what it is that I want to do. It's really about being brave and just being like, you know what, I want, okay, I'm just gonna do it regardless. I'm gonna do it just in spite of fear. That's the energy that I get. Now, when it comes to abundance, what message of abundance do we have for my Leos? So, self-worth, care, and love. My friend, okay, you need to love yourself. You need to know your worth. You need to show up for yourself. You need to know that you could do absolutely anything. You need to have these like self-talks with yourself. Like you need to go ahead and talk like the way that this girl is looking into the mirror, like have an actual conversation with yourself and talk to yourself and be like, look, you are you're smart, you're capable, you are intelligent, you're brave, you know, you're fully willing. There's nothing stopping you but you. And if anybody's ever told you otherwise, they're lies. And that's all I got to tell you. And then when it comes to love, my Leos, okay, know that whatever is happening around in your environment, it's how do I say this? It's happening around you. It's not happening uh to you. So don't take it directly. Whatever's going on around, I don't know if this is your work area or your home space, or I don't know where I can't think of a third place where this might be. But the thing is that I see a little bit of chaos around you where you might feel like, you know, where it might affect maybe your self esteem a little bit, only because I see the self worth thing. And what I say about that is, don't let shit outside get to you. You have to understand that whatever is going outside of you, that's their stuff. People sometimes like to press and push their crap onto you, and that has nothing to do with you. You have to focus on yourself, and don't allow people outside of you tell you so otherwise. Okay? You need to know your worth, know that you are lovable, know that you are beautiful, know that you are like just amazing. I don't know who you are, Leo, but I would be your best friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Uh yeah. That's my message for love for you. Um don't listen to outside shenanigans. Love yourself because you are beautiful. There you go. Oh. All right. Let's go. Virgos, 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 Virgos. Hey, love energy is interesting for the month of February. Okay. Um, Virgos, Virgos, Virgos. Ooh. Okay. So with my Virgos friend, if you are, I'm gonna give you a couple of different scenarios because we here with the Ace of Pentacles, you see a hand, right? You don't see a person here, you see a hand and you see a coin. This is something materialistic. This is something actual materialistic that has like value in it. So whether you are getting a job, a promotion, or something monetary that you've been waiting for, maybe a car, I can't even think. It doesn't have to be grand. It could be small, but it's um impactful enough where you're like, yes, this is something that I've wanted because it is something new and it's something that you've been either looking out for or like waiting is what I want to say, like something that you've been waiting. And when you, I just want to say congratulations. That's just it. It's really good energy. It's a really good card. And I just want to say congratulations. And my advice for you Virgos when it comes to abundance, create a community. The card that I get here is create a community, join one, build one, new connections. Ooh, okay, with whatever it is that you're getting that's coming in that's new for you Virgos, don't just take it and be like, oh, that's nice. No, 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 take advantage of the opportunities that are coming because there's an opportunity for you here to network and build community and to like really uh expand like your network, whatever that is for you. If so if you are in the space of like social media, then I would say your social media network will expand, maybe like a huge amount of followers or something like that. Or if you are in a job, then it's just an opportunity for you to start, networking because you're in a new job position. Let's say you got hired, you got promoted to the next level or something, you're in a new place. It's like now you're in a new environment where you could, um, set yourself up for success now. You're like, okay, you're now in a new place. It's like now I could create new friendships, new people. How do I want to set myself up? How do I want to mingle? How do I want to create this social circle for myself so that I could create more abundance for myself, later. You're setting yourself up for success is basically what you're doing because it's a fresh new start to something. And that's my advice for you Virgos when it comes to that. Now when it comes to love here, I would say because I get the Nine of Swords, I would say don't stress about love, don't stress about worries or anything like that, because I get really really good energy when it comes to like the monetary things or something physical. If you're not working and you're trying to get and but you're working towards like, I don't know, um I don't know, getting a new washing machine or something monetary. The point is that don't stress about love so much, because here I get the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords represents somebody with like a lot of like anxiety, stress, worries, and you're just like, oh my gosh. Whether you're in a relationship or not, if you're in a relationship, don't worry about what the other person is doing and stressing and all these things. It's like, because it's um I would say just breathe. Learn how to breathe, my friend. Learn how to breathe, Virgo. Um, learn how to breathe. And if you're not in a relationship and you're a little bit worried, I would say getting busy and what I mean, focusing on whatever your materialistic that you are trying to, create, like putting your energy elsewhere is what I want to say. Because the thing is, this is like there's no reason to be worried or stressed, or it's just like it's unnecessary. And then again, I would say learn how to breathe again, because the thing is that when it comes to anxiety, when it comes to stress, and I'm only saying this based off the card. I'm not saying this because I'm a doctor or anything of that nature, is that a lot of it is in your head. And sometimes we need to just just breathe and just take a walk and be like, I don't know what to do with this, but I know I need to release it and get it out because it's not good for my system. You know what I mean? Being worried all the time, stressed or anxious, or, just that energy of anxiety and can't even breathe. It's just like, okay, we're going to have to learn how to breathe, walk, and deal with things. So when it comes to love, my friend, don't worry about it. Put your energy elsewhere. And yeah, things will work out. Things always do. I don't know. They just do. Nothing is ever fixed. I know that. All right. Let's go, Libras. What we got for my Libra friends? My ear. My Libras. My Libras. I always think of, when I think of Libras, for some reason, I always think of the word beautification always comes to mind. Um, I don't know. So I always imagine somebody who's just like likes to adorn themselves and just likes to like feel beautiful. Anyway, Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords represents somebody who's just like uh getting their shit together, like somebody who's independent, and you're like, you know what, I got my stuff, I'm running my own show, you can't tell me what to do. This isn't my, you know what I mean, first rodeo, and even if it is my first rodeo, I'm still not going to let you tell me what to do. And that's okay. You take charge. You allow yourself to take charge of your own ship. There's nothing wrong with that energy. The only thing that I would say is make sure that you're tactful for the month of February. When I say tactful, like watch, like when you're speaking, like watch your words. Yes, you may say it with authority and be very direct and be very straightforward. Um, just be tactful. Just be tactful. That's all I got to say about that. All right. Now, what message of abundance do we have for Libras when it comes to, when it comes to February? Gaia, Mother Earth, animal connections, nature, grounding, organizations you believe in. Okay, when you're out there running your ship and you're doing your thing, make sure that you're grounded. I get that very heavily. And I also get like, how do you get grounded? This is like, well, sometimes the simplest way is one, to tell yourself that you're safe. That's the easiest way to get grounded. You just tell yourself that you're safe and you remind yourself, I am safe. That's the fastest way to get grounded. The second way is connecting yourself to nature, connecting connecting with your animals, your pets, meditation. And that's the energy that I get. And if you are running your own ship, Libras, and maybe you want to do something and you're not sure what to do something that makes you happy, because here I also get the volunteer card and organizations that you believe in. So if plants make you happy, go work with plants. If animals make you happy, go hang out with some animals. But the thing is, this is like, you got to go towards things that make you happy. If you know that um I can't, I don't know what the example is, but I'm just saying, go towards the things that naturally make you happy, like organizations. Don't bother purchasing things if you don't believe in something that they're doing. If it goes against your ethics or your values, don't do anything that goes against your ethics and your values. That's what I want to say. All right, that's for you guys, Libras. Now, when it comes to love, ooh la la, love. Libras, take charge of your own ship. Ooh. Okay, when I get love for Libras, ooh, I get chills. Okay, if you are not in a relationship, right now is a really, really good time, Libras. Libras, put yourself out there. I really see yourself going out there, putting yourself out there. Be like, okay, I'm gonna get dressed up. I'm gonna start looking cute. I'm gonna start, loving myself. I'm gonna, you know what? But the point is, it's just like you're putting yourself out there. So you're like, I, I'm looking, is the energy that I get. And then the other thing is, if you are in a relationship, then you could take that relationship to the next level. Then I would still say, still adorn yourself, still do the things that make you feel good, still make yourself feel sexy and proud and all that good jazz, because your relationship can go to the next level. And that is really good energy. Ooh, Libras. Oh my goodness. That's I like the month of February for you guys. Just make sure, if you take charge of your own ship, you're going to make yourself happy. And if you take charge of your own ship when it comes to your relationships that you keep in love, oh, I see good things for you, Libras. I see good things. All right, Scorpios. Let's go. What's going on, Scorpios? Ooh, Scorpios, the sun. Oh, The sun, the Scorpios. Okay, the February month is a really good time. Really good time. Okay, so when I see the sun, there's nothing that I can say. It's the sun. There's nothing bad about it. It's a good month. What I do want to say, because of the card next to it, when it comes to abundance, it says boundaries, time to heal, evaluate your relationships, don't compromise. So, all it's saying here is that go ahead and honor yourself and honor your truth and set your boundaries. Sometimes we tell people, you know what, um, don't cross this boundary because it's not okay. That's okay. But here in this card is saying you got to respect your own boundary. Don't let somebody else, you don't cross your own boundaries, because if you respect your own boundaries, you don't have to worry about anybody else crossing them, because you don't. All you got to do is respect your own boundaries and you will stay in the energy of the sun. Respect your own boundaries. And if somebody else crosses over, be like, hey, not right now. Maybe later. A no's a no. Maybe later. And stay in your sun. Stay in the happy. Stay in the happy. Don't compromise shenanigans. All right, the Queen of Cups. Ooh, when it comes to love. Okay, if you are not in a relationship, Sagittarius, if you're not in a relationship, Sagittarius, okay, there is, how do I say this? There is good energy here for love for you. I really, really do see that there's good opportunity here, because I see all the hearts around the cup, like really shines and stands out here for me. So it's really good energy for that. Uh, my only warning here is don't allow your emotions to get the best out of you, or don't get overly emotional about it. Just, just just sit in the sun. Just sit in the sun. Don't let your emotions get the best out of you for the month of February. Because the thing is that I really, really do see good energy and good opportunity for love, for romantic partnerships, or even friendships. But the thing is, this is like, whether it's romantic or not, or even just a friendship, the thing is that there's good opportunities here for that month. And it's really about you honoring that, whether you want that or not. Because if you want it, it's available. If you don't want it, it's okay. But the thing is that it's there. It's an option for you. Now, if you are in a relationship and you're a Scorpio, what I would say here is, um, enjoy it. And once again, watch your emotions, and don't go back and revert back to the old ways of handling things sometimes. Because right now I see some good energy and some good things coming in, but sometimes if you don't respect whatever boundaries it is that you have set up for yourself, what happens is that you go back to your old ways, and then that old way is not good. So you got to stay with the good, and don't let your emotions get the best out of you. All right, that's all I got to say. All right, my Sagittarius, what's going on with you? What's going on with my Sagittarius? Ooh la la. For the month of February. Okay, listen here, Sagittarius. With this card, it's like a card of like, I'm not even interested. It's like I'm so just blah. Right? This is like I'm bored, or I'm just not interested. Like, I don't even know what's going on with me. I don't even know what it is, but I don't want that. Like, whatever it is that I have now, I don't want this, and I don't want that. I don't know. But I don't want this. That's the energy that I get. I could be wrong. But and here what I get is like, okay, you may not like a lot of things that are going on around you, or maybe some things are just like, I'm tired of this, I'm done with this, like, I don't even want to look at this no more. Okay, fine, whatever. Just be the example. Like, don't go over there and just keep announcing the things that you don't like, or don't be chasing somebody that ain't chasing you back. um you got to focus on improving yourself and making like the best out of the situation. Like, okay, if you don't like your hair, you don't know what you want to do with it, then fix it. If you don't like your relationship, then fix it. If you don't like you, then fix you. But you be the example. Don't just blame other folks or say it's this or it's that. Anyway, be the example. Live your best life. Um, focus on improving yourself, and you're gonna just be like, you're gonna shock the hell out of yourself. You know, start doing things for yourself and for you. When you don't like things that are outside of you, do things that are for you, and it's going to change your world. It's going to change your world. Now when it comes to love here, I get the 5 of Pentacles. Now the 5 of Pentacles is like, you got two individuals here literally outside of a church. You got to go, that are they're outside here in the cold. So what you got to do is you got to ask for help, and it's okay. It's okay, whatever it is that you're going through, and you're looking for an answer, or you're going through something. It's just like, and here it's monetary, because it's like, not monetary, materialistic. It can be monetary, can be, but it is materialistic. It is something, this is like you're missing something, whether that's a home, whether that's a job, whether that's uh like a fixed something. You know, it's like it's not stable. So you're looking here for stability. So in that sense, it's like, okay, you need to just go and ask for help, and it's okay. Go inside and ask for help. You're struggling a little bit and you're looking for stability. There's nothing wrong with that. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because it's all about focusing on improving yourself, and you got to learn how to live your best life. Your life is currently beautiful right now. You just got to learn how to make the best out of it. That's it. When it comes to love, all right, I got thrown off with the with love here. Now, if you are in a relationship here, Sagittarius, if you are in one, and with the 5 of Pentacles, I would say, you talk to your partner, and literally talk to your partner and be like, you know what, partner, we need help. There's stuff going on between me and you, and we need to fix our home. We need to go inside of our house and fix whatever's going on inside of our house, is what we need to do. Or if we need, or I need to talk to my partner and go inside of the house, and we need to fix our job, or we need to fix our business, or we need to fix our something, but it's whatever's inside. Now, if you are not in a relationship and you are single, Sagittarius, then what I would say here is still talk to the people around you, outside of you, and see where you can go and get help and assistance. Because the thing is here, that what I get is that there is people around you that you might say, you know what, I don't really have any help. Well, have you tried? Maybe you're keeping a lot to yourself, because um I feel like you just need to talk to somebody and be like, look, this is what's going on, and I just, I don't know. You just need to go and just go inside. Somebody could help you. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a warm cup of tea right now, and we're gonna talk this out, or something like that. That's the energy that I get when it comes to relationship, when it comes to love, Sagittarius. All right, ask for help. There's nothing wrong with it. All right. There's nothing wrong for asking for it, because you are lovable, Sagittarius. Scorpio. Scorpio, Capricorn. What's going on, Capricorns? Ooh la la, the chariot, Capricorns. All right, Capricorns. First of all, you are going in the right direction, my friends. Full speed ahead. Whatever it is that you're doing it with courage. You're doing it with your chest out. You're like, I'm gonna go do this. I'm done. I'm do it. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, whatever it is that you're doing when it comes to abundance for the month of February, my Capricorns, you gotta, because you're on a good roll right now, and you're like, you got that energy that you're like, I'm gonna do this. Clear up your debt. Adopt an abundance mindset. Make a financial plan. Avoid future debt. So it's really here about setting yourself for failure. I'm setting yourself up for success with the energy that you have going on here, because this is really good energy. You have like active energy. Like, I feel like I could do this. And because of that, I would say, oh man, take advantage of that and start clearing up debt, because that right there, whoo, man. I got a story, but I don't have enough time to tell. My point is, clear out your debt is gonna make you just, it's a different type of abundance. It's a different type of feeling when you're debt free. All right, when it comes to love, Capricorn, if you are in a relationship, when it comes to love, ah, Here with the Page of Pentacles, this represents somebody who's like a young person who's trying to do things and figure things out. When it comes to relationships here, I get, if you are in one, um you're gonna have, you're in the stage of where you're like, you're learning how to work with your partner. If you're in a relationship, you're learning how to work with them, how to manage finances, how to manage uh how they behave, how to manage how they live, how to manage how they think, how they speak. It's just like how to manage, like, you know what I mean? Because you're learning these things. And with the Page of Pentacles, it's like, it's because it's Pentacles is more materialistic, but it's about like living and like learning how to be with somebody. And that's the energy. If you're already with somebody, you know, you're like, I've been there for years. It's okay. You still could learn how because we change. Our partners change, you know, after a while, because everything changes. We all change. Um, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, get to learn your partner. Now, if you are single with the Page of Pentacles, what I would say is get to learn yourself, but in this sense, hold on, I gotta tune into this a little bit. Oh. Get to learn your own behaviors and patterns. Get to learn your own behaviors and patterns here, because the thing is that when it comes to love, um, the energy that I get here, Capricorns, is that when we're working on ourselves and we're figuring out our finances and we're making sure that we're debt free, that does something amazing to our, not only are we loving ourselves when we do that, but we're also loving our future spouse. We're loving our future family. We're loving our future, just our future when we do that. And that's what, and when it comes to love, that's the energy that I get. You may not see it at this moment. If you're single and you got this energy and this drive, like, I'm gonna go for, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's really, really good energy. And just know that the work that you're doing now is, it is out of love for your future family. Okay. That's what I got. If you're if you're single, and if you're just, yeah, or for your future self, but the thing is, it's still out of love. And that's what I want to say for Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius. What's going on, my Aquarius friends? My air signs. Ooh la la. All right. Okay, so here what I get is some worries, some stress. You need to, sometimes worries and stress doesn't let us sleep. And sleep is so important. Sleep is so important. And my advice for that is kind of, I would say, write things down, Aquarius. If, even if you're not a writer, then do it like a checklist or something, but put things down, you know, so you don't worry so much. Like all your, like a brain dump, like put all your ideas for the day, or what are you going to do for the next day, so that you don't stress or worry so much. Because when it comes to abundance, here I get self-employment. I get self-employment. Move through the fears, confidence, be resourceful. So Aquarius, if you are self-employed, or you're wanting to be self-employed, or you're trying to do a side hustle or something of that nature, like, yes, go ahead and do it. And it's like, move through the fear and be confident. Just be resourceful and use what you have. Just use what you have and make the best out of it. Because here I get is just somebody who's just worried, and all I'm seeing is this, like, if you create like a checklist or a list of things, or just get it off of your chest and just make the best out of the situation and be like, okay, I may not have all these fancy things, but I could at least do X, Y, and Z. Or I don't know, maybe my life is falling apart, but I'm still trying to do this. Then it's just like, then still create the list. And so that way you could prioritize yourself and you don't stress yourself out so much, because I see so much, like, it's all in your head, and you just got to organize your headspace. If you organize your headspace, you will sleep better. Okay, now Aquarius, here when it comes to love, oh my goodness. Okay, if you are in a relationship, then you're not single, if you are in a relationship, then I would say, Aquarius, that your relationships is just going in a better direction. It's just getting better. You're getting because here it's just like there's a lot of water, a lot of emotions. It's just like, okay, the direction, it's a good direction. Wherever the direction is going, it's a positive one. Um, it's one of understanding. So I like that energy. And if you are single, Aquarius, then here what I want to say is, oh my goodness. Okay, if you're single here, I get the energy of like, yes, you're going in a better direction, but I also get the energy of your like your circle is growing, like your circle of friends or your circle of coworkers. But the thing is, or your social media circle, but I see that really you have a really good opportunity to really grow that, whether you're single or not, in general, social media wise. But that's still love, you know what I mean, because it has to do with like filling up your cup. What is it that's going to make the Aquarius feel happy in this moment? You know what I mean? If you're single and you're looking for a relationship, then it's going in good direction. There's an opportunity for you to meet individuals, and I really see like I see I just see a lot of networking. I don't know, but when it comes to love, it's going in a really good direction, the good opportunities. So don't be shy, Aquarius, because you have to move through the fear. If you're single, um, you have to move through the fear of getting to meet other people and actually putting yourself out there. That's the energy that I get. Okay, Pisces. What's going on with you, Pisces? Ooh la 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 la. Oh, I get such a nostalgic feeling for Pisces. Like, just nostalgic. For the month of February, man, dive, if you want to just feel happy, like dive deep into like old school movies that just make you feel so happy, old school music that makes you feel happy, like just old memories. Go down that old rabbit hole, things like, just things that make you feel happy. Don't go down too deep to the point where like it, full of bad memories, but stay in the good, stay in the pause. And then, and if somebody from your past tries to come back in, uh, I would say just say hello. There's an opportunity there just to say hello. Somebody from the past, you know what I mean, whether it's a family member, a friend, an old friend, or even an ex, or even as something like that. But it's just like, oh, it's just an opportunity to catch up and say, hey, nice, 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 nice to see you. But I just get this really nostalgic feeling of like, oh, when I was a kid. Like, oh, I remember when I was a kid. Like, that's the energy that I get. Um, but when it comes to abundance, my Pisces friends here, do the work. Take action, dream into reality, show up consistently here. Don't stay stuck in the past. I say go ahead and enjoy the old school movies and the old, but don't stay stuck in the past. If you bump into like old relationships, old friendships, old anything, there's nothing wrong with those old memories. It's just saying that it's just like, but also I would say also remember all the hard work you've done and acknowledge everything you how far you've come so far, and be proud of yourself. And once you acknowledge that, continue on taking action and be like, you know what, I'm going to even do even better. I'm going to do even better. And that's my advice to you when it comes to abundance. Now when it comes to love, Pisces, first of all, if you are single, it's all in your hands. All in your hands. I really, really do feel that if you're a Pisces and you put yourself out, you could make whatever happen for yourself, because that's what the Magician's all about. It's about taking action and actually making something happen for yourself, because you gotta get out of la la land if you're single, and really, because it's scary as hell. It's scary, so scary. But you gotta do the work and be like, you know what? I'll put myself out there. Now, if you are in a relationship, then I would say it still has to take work, because and then remember of how it used to be. It's just like, you know what? Do the work. remember how it used to be, because the thing is that there's always a moment in life where you were, you know, it's like, you know what, my relationship, eh, I know, you know, could be good because I've seen it before, you know. So, or if it is good, then it's just like, the thing is that you gotta just, it's in your hands, it's in your hands, it's in your hands. Make things happen for yourself. Don't just think it, make it, because it's totally possible for you, Pisces. All right, I hope that helps. um I hope that helps. All right, you guys, if you guys, I hope you guys have an amazing month of February. And real quick at the end, before I forget, a couple of things that I have coming up. I have, well, if you are in the LA area, I have a free color reading for pets tomorrow out here in the Northridge area. If you are in Northridge, California, then I would say check out my website, and all the information's there. And come and bring your pets and your families, and I would read your pets for free, because why not, right? And if you would like to have a reading with me, then check out my website and book a reading with me. I would love to read for you. The other thing that I also want to say is that if you love tarot and you want to learn how to read tarot for yourself or for others, or you just want to learn, then I have a tarot course for beginners. That's a 7-week course that's coming up March 3rd. So you can come and check that out if you like as well. All right, you guys have an amazing month. See you next time.